Small, powerful, and ready for action. Today we're talking about the most compact shotguns for home defense. If you want something that's easy to handle but doesn't compromise on protection, you're in the right place. We'll be comparing some of the best options to help you make an informed choice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which gun stood out to you. Let's get started. This mini over-under shotgun is kind of like the Warzone 725 shotgun you'd use in Call of Duty, but even smaller. With a 10-inch barrel and a stubby little stock, it's one of the most compact shotguns you'll find right now. Weighing in at just 4.5 pounds and only 23 inches in overall length, this shotgun's small enough to be carried in a pack or in the optionally available leather belt holster. Barrel is easily removed from action for stowage in bug-out bag or survival kit, with longest portion only 16.5 inches in length. The lightweight and compact dimensions also make the SS211 a great gun for beginner shooters when combined with 1.75-inch mini shells. The stock's long enough to be shouldered and features a double-thickness rubber butt pad for shooting comfort. The SS211 also features a crisp trigger and a beautiful walnut stock, well endowed with aggressive checkering for a sturdy grip with gloves or in wet conditions. You know you want the Henry axe. You might not know why, but you just know you need this Henry repeating arm special. This might be one of those pointless frivolities in the modern world. It's a fun-to-shoot toy like the .44 Magnum Henry Big Boy, to be honest, but we have a soft spot for these new guns that could sit on our thigh in a scabbard in the post-apocalyptic zombie wasteland, even with the high price tag. Close range, this would be a great zombie gun too, and when you've gone through the 5 rounds of lead shot in the magazine, you can load more through the side gate. That's a classic Henry repeating arms performance feature. It's more for conflict resolution than deer hunting. I mean, you'd look ridiculous, and there are long barrel lengths with proper stocks for that. It's a butter-smooth lever-action rifle without a real stock, and that distinctive axe handle mini stock gives the gun its name, and is a different vibe to the Mossberg Bird's Head Raptor grip. For home defense, it's intuitive, light, moves easily around your home. Yeah, if you've made your peace with using a 410-gauge Henry lever action as a home defense gun, then yes, absolutely this is a gun to consider. The Mossberg 590 Shockwave is an icon, a movie gun, and a home protection legend of a pump-action shotgun. Of course, your mind might rush direct to the bigger 12-gauge Mossberg pump actions with a bird's head grip. Mine does too. But the little Shockwave comes chambered in .410 caliber too. This black synthetic beauty weighs just 4.2 pounds, could hang off your shoulder or hip all day long, and is just the right size for gliding around corners rather than bumping into stairwells. Alternatively, it could sit under your truck seat where the state laws allow. It's super fun to shoot, and you'll get a wider spread thanks to that shorter barrel. You can upgrade the bead sight too on your new guns. The Mossberg 590 is a working man shotgun, but in this form it's definitely got defensive duties as a priority. If you live in snake country, the .410 model makes perfect sense. If you live in bear country, get the 12-gauge. The revolver shotgun is an incredibly unique firearm. The thought to combine the two may seem outlandish, however the Sullen Arms SR410 compact revolver shotgun is rather brilliant. In order to increase shootability while still maintaining the compact design the SR410 is known for, a new version has been introduced offering an increase of stock length 1.25 inches to a 13.25 standard length of pull. The barrel in this version has also been increased to 12.2 inches for additional range. Weighing in at just 4.5 pounds and only 24 inches in overall length, this shotgun is small enough to be carried in a pack or in the optionally available leather belt holster. The shotgun is reloaded in a manner consistent with that of most modern revolvers by unlocking the 5-shot cylinder and swinging it away from the frame to the left and down. It can be fired either double action or the hammer can be manually cocked for single action firing. While .410 gauge may seem a little demure to shooters used to 12 GA, it's still a potent cartridge, with .410 slugs containing nearly double the muzzle energy over a standard .357 Magnum. An AR pattern firearm that shoots shot shells is sort of a holy grail for some. Many try making it, but there's always some drawback or compromise. Genesis Arms has achieved that goal with their Gen 12 PDS. Each long, short-barreled shotgun sports a 5-inch reciprocating barrel that keeps the intense recoil of 12-gauge down to a minimum. According to Genesis Arms, this is helpful for shorter barrels and eliminates the problem with gas systems fouling up found in AR platforms. When combined with the special fixed-mount venom suppressor, the concussion is also brought down to a manageable level for effective use during indoor shooting or door breaching. The Gen 12 PDS accepts 2 and 3/4-inch 12-gauge shells and comes with a free-float M-LOK handguard, Gen 1 DPMS pattern lower, PDW stock, Hogue rubberized grip, and mil-spec trigger. The package also includes an EOTech XPS 2.0 to speed up sight alignment. The elephant in the room is this bullpup shotgun. Not in length, as it's merely 2 inches longer than a Mossberg Shockwave, but in its overall bulk. Nonetheless, the TS-12 proves surprisingly manageable and rewards users who adapt to its dimensions. This gas-operated semi-automatic 12-gauge boasts impressive firepower, offering a capacity of 15+1 shells with its 3-tube rotating magazine. Unfortunately, tube rotation is manual and may require some practice to master. IWI's design makes for a true fighting shotgun, boasting ease of maneuverability and relatively comfortable operation. Particularly helpful is a reversible charging handle that's easily accessible and adaptable to your dominant hand or shooting style. Other noteworthy features include a 3-inch chamber, M-LOK compatible rails, compatibility with Benelli chokes, and a crossbolt safety. Remarkably light for its size at a mere 8 pounds thanks to a polymer chassis, you might expect more recoil from the 18.5-inch barreled bullpup, but the gas operation keeps the gun rather tame. Don't be deterred by its size. The TS-12 is a top-of-the-line defender and one of the finest bullpup shotguns available. The Rock Island Armory VRF-14 12-gauge shotgun's not like others I've seen, and it immediately drives thoughts of the other projects out of my mind. The layout is distinctly AR-15-ish, but it's not dimensioned as an AR-15. The upper receiver has a full-length top rail, a place to locate sights, optics, a laser, or a light. Just in case there isn't enough rail estate up there for your needs, the handguard also has rail segments built in. Unlike the AR-15 with its charging handle at the rear of the receiver, the VRF-14 has a charging handle attached directly to the bolt carrier, and it reciprocates with the carrier. The shotgun comes with a 5-round magazine, but Rock Island says it's also compatible with the VR Series 9 and 19-round magazines. The pistol grip is comfortable, and combined with the textured and aggressive handguard, you have a pretty good chance of holding on to the VRF-14 when you fire. Shooting the VRF-14's a wild ride. The pistol grip is hand-filling and well-shaped, so the cushioning it provides is up to the task. It's your other hand that has a lot of work to do. As a defensive firearm for close-distance use, it'd be difficult to imagine something with more horsepower than even a low-recoil 12-gauge shotgun, and the compact size means it's easier to store. With its box magazine, you can have a loaded magazine handy and an empty VRF-14 and get it loaded in a few seconds. One thing to remember is that shooting 3-inch shells with no stock is hard to hang on to. It's not the end of the world, but I'm not going to say it's fun or comfortable shooting larger shells. Standard's SP-12 Compact looks like a shotgun from a bad zombie movie. And truth be told, I haven't tested it yet, so I can't comment on its reliability. But no doubt its tactical look and myriad features will appeal to some, so it's worth mentioning here. Since this firearm has a 14.5-inch barrel and an overall length of 26.5 inches, the Bird's Head's pistol-grip-only configuration, the SP-12 Compact will not run afoul of the NFA SBS short-barreled shotgun regulations. Shells are fed and ejected through the bottom of the receiver, and thanks to the SP-12's Compact's 3-inch chamber, it can accept 3-inch shells, 2 3/4-inch shells, and even the increasingly popular 1 3/4-inch miniature shot shells. A full-length Picatinny rail and M-LOK slots on the left and right sides allow for fast and easy attachment of optics, lights, and more. If you need a home defense gun that offers a ton of firepower in a small and easy-to-transport package, the SP-12 Compact is just the thing you need. For nearly 20 years, Mark Serbu's Super Shorty has been the standard bearer among the super compact shotgun set. Built from either a Mossberg 500 or a Remington 870 that started life with a pistol grip, the Super Shorty is considered an any other weapon under NFA law meaning a $5 tax stamp instead of $200 as with other NFA items. I'm really not sure if most people buy these just for screwing around or having fun, or if it's more for practical purposes, but I do know that the Super Shorty's capable of filling both roles. There ain't a lot of shotguns that'll fit in a backpack, but this shotgun will perform the trick with room to spare. Overall length with 6.5-inch barrel is only 16.5 inches. Small size lends to practical applications, as the Super Shorty can bring 12-gauge thump just about anywhere and can easily maneuver inside of tight quarters. A bit of a bear defense in the woods? Sure. The short length and 4.5-pound weight won't drag you down. Home, office, or vehicle defense? Definitely. The 6.5-inch barrel makes for a great shot spread from almost point blank out to 7 yards. Sure, 2+1 rounds may be a little limiting, and shooting slugs out of this thing may just hurt more than being mauled by a bear, but inside of a small room or hallway, the Serbu Super Shorty would be as intimidating and devastating as it is maneuverable. Not everything has to be about urban combat. That was my justification for considering the Axer Arms FSS Mini Shotgun. Thanks to its revolutionary folding feature, it can be easily transported and takes on a compact size that can even fit in your laptop bag. It's important to know that unlike the Mossberg Shockwave pump-action shotguns, the FSS Mini features a semi-automatic operating system and is equipped with a 14-inch barrel. Feeding from a magazine tube running underneath the barrel, the FSS Mini holds up to 5 rounds total, including 1 in the chamber. The firearm is chambered in 12-gauge and features a 3-inch chamber and is equipped with a cross-bolt safety at the rear of the trigger guard, as well as a bolt release located on the right side of the receiver. The synthetic handguard and pistol grip are preferred due to their lightweight design, reducing overall weight and enhancing shooter control. The textured handguard provides a secure hold by gripping your hands. Additionally, you can personalize the shotgun with various universal accessories using the standard 22mm Picatinny rail. The suggested retail price on the Axer Arms FSS Mini is $449. After Mossberg shook the world of defensive firearms with the 590 Shockwave, several other manufacturers followed suit to bring their rendition of this unique shot-shell firing firearm design. Among the most affordable Shockwave clones is the Charles Daly Honcho. Made in the USA, the shotgun's marketed at about half the price of the Mossberg 590 Shockwave. The Honcho Tactical features a 14-inch barrel, but because it lacks a stock, it's not considered a shotgun from a legal standpoint, which means it doesn't require the usual paperwork. One of the standout features of the Honcho Tactical is its rubberized bird's head grip, which provides a tacky surface for better contact and control. The forend is thick and ribbed, allowing for a confident grip, but it also includes a molded-in Picatinny rail at the end for accessories. The safety is conveniently located behind the trigger guard, and the action release latch is on the trigger guard as well. The firearm boasts an aluminum receiver and a steel barrel, making it both lightweight and durable. It's compatible with both 3-inch and 2 3/4-inch shells. This Charles Daly shotgun's perfect for home defense or keeping in your car due to its compact size and ease of use. However, it comes with a longer learning curve, as is typical with stockless shotguns.